What is up, YouTube? Today we're back another Guild War banger, and we are actually in Shitterland. We're fucking rank 79, fighting graytea. And why am I bringing this up in the start of the video? Well, unfortunately, the whip has been cracked. We're not allowed to int like we have been on these past few videos. So, comment below L leader, L leader, and let me in. Honestly, it's kind of rack. However, However, today we're going to be just trying to like bring good comps to just try to win because we've clearly been trolling a little bit too much apparently, and we're going to try to win and just bring good comps. And if you guys enjoy the sweaty stuff, if you want there to be content creator privileges in the guild, maybe we should make a petition or something so that I can bring it up to leadership because honestly I feel like I deserve to get some inting out. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into it. Alright, so for our first attack, we're hitting this guy. I don't really have any info other than it's Fan Politis, so I'm just kind of going in blind, low-key. So Renak, Ruel, and Arunka, these two are really slow, and Renak doesn't really pose a threat to kill Strays, so I'm basically just going to go with Sinji for the anti-revive on Warhorn. Just regular speed set, does nothing special. And then Strays is going to be on Symbol of Unity, 100 crit, speed torrent, just basically faster than Ruel and stuff like that, because you just need to make sure you can kill. And you can also do this on Blind Scout too, right? Because it's not like this is all going to be like really fast or whatever. And you can go Proof of Friendship Sinji if you have like tuning problems, but I don't really think it should be an issue. So obviously, Crow is going to be here to tank Renak. As per usual, I do typically like having Crow to have like some kind of ER, like 100 to resist the pushback. But Protside basically just so that it doesn't get stripped and I get S3 and I just eat it and then I have a Holy Sack later if I need it. And just kill, and everything should die. Then on the bottom is going to be SPP, Free Rent, and Scales. So I'm going to be going with Christy, 314 ER on Holy Sacrifice. And I'll be going with Bellion, who will be on Bastion of Perlucia for... Okay, that's the wrong Bellion, my bad. Bastion of Perlucia at 38k HP, so I have a really big barrier for Celine. Release Imprint so that I'm at like 328 ER for my, what do you call it, Christy. And then Spirit Eye Celine is going to be on Summer Photogenic. If you ask me, Vic, why is that piece of gear, why is this unit ungeared? I'm going to have to tell you, I have no fucking idea. So I will just put on this real quick. So basically just 271. Whatever speed is fine, honestly. It doesn't really matter because she can't get defensive magic and should be pretty free. So let's not waste any time. Let's go right ahead. So I actually outsped. I mean, whatever. IS3 makes no diff. You're next gonna go into Crow, and it's totally fine. Now, you typically do want to make sure your strays on like a really nuke build, so I think like something like Triple Torn would even be better. But I think in this kind of defense, I don't think it really matters that much, so you could probably even run like a RTA strays, and it should just do the job. As long as you're killing the highest HP, you're good to go. Prophetic Candlestick is pretty rack, but we're just going to S3 onto the Ruel to finish her off. Okay, beautiful. She can't revive, and he goes stealth, IS1, and then Strays finishes. So, really nice and easy. Nothing crazy. I think if you're scouting this comp, you could do something like Urban Shadow Shoe, I think, but honestly that defense is not very good, so it's like whatever. SPP is gonna go 17k. We take the turn, nice. We don't take the turn because Scales was right under the Celine, so S3. Prune's gonna S3, but doesn't matter. We're not going to lose our stuff. Yep, we just tank it. Holy Sacrifice is kind of rack, but we're going to proc these Scales to 1 HP. I'm just going to S3. And they're definitely going to cut, so we just want to S3 here. I think you could also just raw S3 so that you don't potentially lose to like fairy tale or whatever, but obviously we already saw that as Lotus Ring, so it's like you can kind of just forego it, right? Only if you don't see the artifact, if it's like Abyssal Crown or something crazy like that, then that could always be a possibility, right? And obviously Bellion died, so he doesn't have enough souls, so I can just straight up kill, so we're gonna do that. Okay. We don't get feared. Tank a bit of damage, but makes no diff. And we just burn. And I do have a second Bellion, but just for the sake of the video, I'll just kill the Baltus. I don't really want to drag out the fight unless I have to, so just for the viewing experience. Anyway, first attack done, let's move on to the second attack of today. Let's go. Alright, so the second attack, we're going to be scouting this, so it's going to be Ross, Freerun, and Arunka. So obviously when you see Ross, just think of Empyrean Illinev if you have her. Empyrean Illinev is going to be on Prot, Res Set on Aureus. I'm just going to go 154 ER to resist the seal from the Ras potentially. Then I'll be going with Luna, who is going to be on a tank build to tank the Freerun S3 on speed and immunity. Just for the record, Toggle actually gives 585 health, whereas Mirrored Lotus Ring only gives 416. So in the past, I actually said that you should run the other artifact, but this is actually far better for just like straight up bulk so on Luna, just for the record. Now, Ross is going to be at 176 speed on damage, on Precious Connection. Really doesn't matter. Like, and once they're sealed, everything just pretty much dies. And that's pretty much free wins, so we're good to go. Bottom team is going to be Hua, Renak, and Scales. So I'm basically going to run two units that won't get targeted by Renak because I have Stealth and I have Fire. So it's going to go into Hekate. So what's going to happen is SPP is going to be on Unseen Observer to generate souls for my Janua. I will then have my Hekate, who is going to be here to stop the pen. Stop the immortality, rather, sorry. And I'm just going to be on a tank build so I can eat the Renak damage and just eat all the damage on Prot set. And then I will just have my Janua on Summer Photogenic to ignore the mitigation from Scales on Speed Torrent. And I think it should be okay. It's a little bit worrying that it might not work, but I think it's fine. I kind of want to pick SPP Janua, so fuck it. Here we go.
You don't deserve my
Noble
mercy.
Oath, Precious Connection, 92%, so it's like a 250 free run. Okay, so we're just gonna Soul Run S3.
Above all,
That way we can seal Arunka, we seal free run.
is a cruel truth.
Okay, beautiful.
Do they
Free run's gonna be on Mirrored Lotus Ring. Just basically like full damage. We eat the damage because we obviously have Illinev passive, and I just ripped the S3 to kill free run.
And your fate.
Beautiful.
Is inevitable.
26.4k Precious Connection. Misses the seal.
I command thee.
And then he rips S3, and then we're fine. I think what you could also do is just have immunity on Illinev, like 200 ER. But, I mean, we're not exactly in a really try-hard range for Guild War at the moment, considering we're ranked 79 in fucking bum land. So, Arunka's gonna take the turn. Waste a little bit of our time, but we're just gonna switch all of our focus onto the Ross after. Just get rid of him. If you can hit him, you should hit him, right? Looks like he's actually on reversal set too, so something I can make note of. Okay,
Let my guard trust me.
just S1. Don't waste damage. S2 onto Ross. It is Noble Oath Arunka, so it's going to be very tanky the lower in HP it is, right? So I'll start Soul Burning since there's a little bit of injury on there. Okay, S1. And then we S1. Now, next one should be pretty clean too, I hope. Sigurd Scythe. So we actually outsped, so we'll just S3. It's never ideal to outspeed, but I mean, the grand scheme of things, I don't think it really matters too much. So here we go. We're gonna go POV, tank the Renak damage. Obviously, I have Soul Burn with Janua. And in this case, I want to just go for the Hua, just so I can like guarantee my damage.
Let's see what
Because
you
once the
can
Hua's
do.
gone, like I don't really see how he wins, right? So Hua's dead. We ignore the defense,
I shall bestow
and obviously, Lady of the
benediction
Scale is just gonna
on
die in like one hit, I think, with Janua.
Don't
So here we go.
worry.
Boom,
Now,
pop,
I was
pop.
careless.
Can't get
No,
immortality.
you're
Yep.
too
Hekate just
insolent.
tanks the damage. I go for S1 swipe with Janua,
Dare.
and Hekate value right there. Scales is not a problem.
My hands
And on to our last attack of today.
together.
Alright, so for our third and final attack, it's going to be a Scout again. It's going to be Scales, Hua, and Ross. So I'm going to go Hekate again just because I do want to try more Hekate, even though like her Warfare set's not out. If I can just use her for a passive, I think it's never a bad thing. So again, I'm going to go SPP at 310, but I'm going to make sure I have Awaken Lead this time so I can give CR for my Janua so that it can, take a turn. My Janua is going to be on speed set, which I think is pretty important. So I have him at 230. So with an 18% CR cut, obviously Scale is also going to receive half of that. But I'm going to be moving up by, what is it, like 18% is like 78.82. So I'll move to like around 280 speed on this build on Summer Photogenic. And I'm basically just going to one-shot Ross, and then these two can't kill me. And then, obviously, you might be thinking, how do I Soul Burn? Hekate is going to be my Soul Burn generator for me, for my Janua, since I can go throw another Blue Rose, since I'm already on a very tanky build on Protection Set. Then, it's going to be Aronka, May Chloe, and Freerin. So I'm just going to go with Luna, who's going to be at 314 on Book. And then I'll be making my Yoha at 302 on Proof, because any other artifact doesn't really matter. And I'll be going with Ross, who's going to be having superhumanization, so it'll be like 60k HP, and I'm just going to just rip S3 straight up. If the maid can tank is 60k HP Ross, he deserves it. You know, he fucking deserves it. So let's go right ahead.
Here, take my hand.
So I get 18, I go to 92. She gets half of that, which is 9, so she goes on 90. So it looks like I'll actually get the
Life is
turn.
full of suffering. Let this be
And
your
yes, I'm sick, by the way.
tale.
Or maybe it feels like I am, potentially.
Born of thy wretched sacrifice.
So Lady of the Scale's on Soul Constellation, so it cut me. All good.
let's not do this.
Soulburn S1 onto the
I'm still
Ross. This
standing.
procs Divine Vessel, but doesn't matter.
Footsteps following me. More from you?
Because any target doesn't matter, right? He can't kill anything. Beautiful. Ross dies. He can't revive. I will not hit the Hua here, because I want to make sure that I don't get tagged. That would be kind of bad.
How insolent!
So Hawk is an S3, but unfortunately because Hekate is not a light unit, it can't actually kill my Hekate. So we just kind of tank it. And then I'm just going to S1 swipe on the initial hit here, and then just let the extra hit go for the Huayang. Nice and easy. If you have SPP and you have Janua, Hekate is low-key OP in Guild Wars, no cap. So even if it's Soulcon at max, it can't cut to 95, it can't cut to 20. So I'm just gonna Soulburn S3 here,
Now that you know
seal everything off. I can see defensive magic is on the free rin, which tells me it's probably on Book already, or like Mirrored Lotus Ring. Soulcon doesn't cut because we're piss chilling turbo. I'm gonna S3 push my Ross.
Now it's your turn.
Now, if it's not Water's Origin, that tells me it probably can't tank it. So I'm 61k HP Ross. Let's see if this mate can tank it. If this mate can tank it, we're in big trouble. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Sorry. Guess I'm going.
Yeah, there's no way it's tanking that. GG's! Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We did an int! Yay! Fucking for finally. It's like you guys think I'm fucking washed. Well, I'm a little bit washed. But that's besides the point. That's all the time that we have for today. And hope you guys enjoy. See you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye!